Hasten, swift-footed, lest to slay thy life, the great Lord thou hast swallowed, moved, open at last on thee their marble eye. You have offended abyss, you have offended night. They will open their eyes, they will swallow you up, they will consume you straightway. Hurry up, go back, go back, go back, before they rush out. But Savitri answered the disdainful shade, was spirit, I was thy equal mate. Now this is what I was telling you again. Savitri is revealing herself, who she is. See, at every point you have here Savitri's statement about Savitri herself. World spirit, you are a world spirit. I was your equal spirit born. I was thy equal spirit born. Was she really just equal to him? Huh? She says, I was equal spirit born. But was she really equal? She is something more than him. Otherwise, how can eventually she conquer him? If they are equal, you don't know how the this will take place. Actually, see what I written here. World spirit, I was the equal spirit born. As if the moment death was born, Savitri also took birth as the world force. That is what it means. A constant counterpoise against the power of death. First, it would mean first came death and then came Savitri. World spirit, I was the equal spirit born. Her strength matches with his. That is the first thing, because they are equal. Yet she is stronger. She has taken mortal birth, which is very important. It is that mortal birth which makes her stronger than immortal death. She has taken mortal birth and done yoga to house the divine Shakti in her soul. Nothing of the kind is done by death. Mortal birth and done yoga to house the divine Shakti in her soul. He wanted to see her, the divine power behind Savitri. Later on, death wanted to show me who are you, who is there behind you, then only I will yield. Show me that. I will worship her. If the divine truth, the divine power is there behind you, show me her. I would go and offer myself to her. That is the greatness of death also. He would not yield to any lesser, smaller power at all. Only the supreme truth that counts for him. And he is ready to surrender himself to her, to the supreme truth. Otherwise, I hold on to my law, my nature, my swabhav, my character of accomplishing things. He wanted to see her and worship her. She did it. World spirit, I was thy equal spirit born. I am immortal in my mortality. See, that's the point. You are an immortal in your immortality, so what? So what? Who cares? Come down here in the mortal world and become immortal. Then I can understand your greatness. Then you will be greater than me, or perhaps. I tremble not before the immobile gaze or the unchanging marble hierarchies that took with the stone eyes the law of fate. Marble hierarchies, they have accepted the law of fate and death. What are the marble hierarchies? All these climbing planes, one above the other, right from the bottom to the topmost, or mind, perhaps even beyond, they are forming frozen powers, helpless, they cannot do much. All these, I mean, vital, mental, physical, etc., all the way up to the top spiritual, all this forming hierarchy, typal worlds. Therefore, they are marble, frozen in their scope and possibilities. And they simply watch helplessly the stone eyes of law and fate. They do their own little work, but they can't do much. That look with the stone eyes of law and fate. My soul can meet them with its living fire. It's, of course, soul's living fire. Out of the shadow, give me back again into earth's flowering spaces, Satyavan, in the sweet transiency of human limb, to do with him my spirit's burning will. That is the entire thrust of Savitri's offering. I demand what you give me, but now I must have this. Out of the shadow, he is now in your shadow. Give me back Satyavan into earth's flowering spaces. For what purpose? In the sweet transience of human life, to do with him my spirit's burning will. She cannot do her spirit's burning will in this world without Satyavan. If I had to succeed in my life's mission, I must have him back. There is no doubt about that. There is no question about it. This is indisputable. It is unchallengeable. Now, what is the kind of work she is going to do with Satyavan? Into earth's flowering spaces, Satyavan, there will be flowers, there will be gardens, there will be birds, there will be chirping sounds, there will be all sweetness, all harmony, all joy everywhere. There will be the expression of the Spirit's possibilities in His creation. It is that in human limbs through it this will happen. To do with Him my Spirit's burning will. It is not the Spirit of Satyavan, but Satyavan in the human limbs. It is on the human earth that things had to happen here. I will bear with him the ancient mother's load. I will follow with him earth's path that leads to God. Ancient mother, we have seen earlier many times this ancient mother. The mother goddess who has been the presiding deity of the earth. It is her load, Savitri. I will bear with him. Yes, I am there to carry on her load. To bear with him the ancient mother's load, to follow Earth's path. In fact, she says to follow Earth, to bear. So, what does she want to do with Satyavan? She will bear with him the ancient mother's load. That is the first thing. She wants to follow. She wants Satyavan to do what? To bear with him the ancient mother's load. To follow with him path that lead to God. If this cannot happen, if I cannot bear the ancient mother's load, if I cannot follow the path that leads to God, then my existence is meaningless. Else shall the eternal spaces open to me, I will go and vanish into my spaces. While round strange horizons far distant, traveling together the immense unknown, I will go back and disappear.